So today, it is the beginning of April. You see that I changed my calendar, it now says April, and we moved our arrow down from March to April. So let's get started on our calendar today. So today, it's like I said, it's not March anymore, it's now April. It is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Let's do it again. It is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Let's do it one more time. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. So we know that April 1st is April Fool's Day. And we are going to talk about that a little bit more later. But for right now, let's get started with our days of the week. By now, you probably know our song, so let's get started. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Okay, let's do it one more time. You ready? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Good job, give yourself a pat on the back. And let's move on to our months of the year. So like I said before, we moved from March to April. So now our arrow is pointing to our new month, April. So April showers, we say, bring May flowers. So we know that in April it might rain a lot, and in May it's going to start to get really warm, and we're going to see a lot of pretty flowers coming up. So let's get started with our 12 months by singing our song. We ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year. So one more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year. Good job. So last month was March. This month is April, and we know April showers bring May flowers. So next month is May. Let's go back to our days of the week. If today is Wednesday, then yesterday was Tuesday, today is Wednesday, and tomorrow is Thursday. Very good. So yesterday we counted our numbers by 5s. Today we're going to count by 10s. So this is going to be a lot quicker today than counting by 1s. So when we count by 10s, we just follow the numbers right down. All of our 10s end in a 0. Our 0 looks like this. So all of our 10 numbers are going to end in 0, and we see them all over here. We ready? Let's count to 100 by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You did it. That was so quick though. Let's do it one more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You did it. Good job. Give yourself a high five. You did so good. So happy April Fool's Day. I have my sign here. It says Happy April Fool's Day with my flower, a heart, the words play a trick, and a little hint on what our trick is going to be today and what our activity is going to be today. So we have a balloon here, and you guys see that I have balloons off to the side. So that's what our trick is going to deal with today. But before we get to that, I want to talk a little bit about what even is April Fool's Day and why do we celebrate it on April 1st. So there's two different ideas. No one's exactly sure which one's right, But there are two ideas on why we celebrate it. So the first one is that way back a long time ago, they celebrated the new year at the end of March or the beginning of April. So right around this time was their new year, which is crazy because now we celebrate it on January 1st. That's our new year. So that was the whole thing. They used to celebrate now, but they wanted to change the calendar completely around to how we have it now, where we celebrate the new year on January 1st. So they wanted everybody to completely change when they celebrated the new year, so it would be on January 1st, and so everyone was on the same page. Now, for the people that did not listen, and they did it the old way, and they still celebrated it at the end of March or the beginning of April, they wanted to play a little trick on them to get them thinking and to hopefully get them to change to the new calendar and celebrate on January 1st. So that's the first idea. Now the second one is that we know that the beginning of April, it starts to get warm out, we know that spring is coming, and so it's just a fun way to play tricks on people around us and just to have a little fun because it's nice outside and everyone's happy. So we just want to play a little trick just to bring spring in. So those are the two ideas on how April Fool's Day started. And it started a long time ago, and it's actually celebrated around the world. So we know here in America, we do like to celebrate April Fool's Day by playing tricks on people. So we might play a trick on our parents, our friends, our families, our neighbors, anybody. It's just a fun way to play a trick on somebody. So today I have a little trick that I want to teach you guys. And all you need is, you need one balloon, you need one of these skewers. This is like what you make kebabs on if you've ever had kebabs for lunch or for dinner. Just a little stick with a pointy end. And you need some dish soap. So I'm going to show you two tricks. So obviously you know what's going to happen in this first one. I'm just going to get my regular skewer and I'm going to put it in the balloon. Ready? You hear the air? The air is coming out, and then, see? I'm going to stick it through the other side, and obviously my balloon is shrinking and the air is coming out. So very slowly we could see it's getting smaller and the air is coming out of it. So it's not really a trick because we know when we stab a balloon with something pointy, it's going to pop or it's going to let air out like this is, and we see how smushy it is because all of the air is coming out. Then we take it out and we still see that that air is slowly coming out and it's starting to get smaller and smaller. So that's not really a trick. We knew that, right? Now this is the trick. So I have our other balloon. Now this is really important. When we do this trick, we want to make sure that we use the pointy end and that we have two ends of our balloon. We see that right here at the bottom, it's a little bit darker. And same with at the top, it's a little bit darker because I didn't blow it up all the way because I wanted to be able to see that it could be a little darker right at the bottom and right at the top so we know where to put our skewer. So right where it's darker is where I'm going to put it, and then I'm going to stab it all the way through the balloon and put it at the dark part at the top of the balloon. Now that part is a little bit darker because we didn't blow it up all the way. It's not stretched out all the way. So that's why. So we are going to get a little bit of dish soap, and I'm just going to put it on my fingers. You don't need a lot. I just put a little bit on my fingers, and I'm going to spread my pointer finger and my thumb together. I'm starting on the pointy end, and I'm putting that dish soap on there. And then I'm slowly spreading it down. I'm going to get a little bit more and do the same thing. Put my fingers together, start on the pointy end, and rub it all the way down like this. So now I have soap on it the entire way. And if you have a little bit of extra dish soap on you, that's okay. You could just wipe your hands off. So our balloon is expanded, and the part where it's stretched the most is this big part right here. Right on the ends, it's darker because it's not blown up all the way. And down here, we could see that it's a little bit darker, and that's the thickest part of the balloon right now. So we're gonna get our skewer and we're gonna go ahead and just carefully poke that hole through it. And we see the air's not coming out. Do you hear it? It's not. And then we're gonna try to kind of poke around and see where that thickest part is again, and carefully, we're gonna go ahead and poke it through again. Listen. The air is not even coming out of it. We just poked 2 holes through our balloon. So we basically have a balloon on a skewer. This isn't a trick. This is real science, but it looks like a trick. So it's something really cool. It's a fun prank you could play on your family because it looks fake. So you could do something awesome like this for April Fool's Day, and then you could tell them how you did it. And then you can go ahead, take it out, and do the fun thing. Ready? Pop it. Thank you so much for coming to Miss G's Learning Center. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. Also remember to share this with anybody that you think would benefit from these videos. I do a morning meeting every single morning where we do the calendar, days of the week, months of the year, we count, and we do a really fun activity at the end. I also post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays of really fun experiments and activities that you could do at home. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Stay healthy. Have a great day. Bye.